Hi world, my first video. Well, it's not the first video I've ever done. We've all done videos or been on videos. But it's the first video I'm recording and putting on a YouTube channel I just designed. That's not true. We didn't design it either. Just named it. It's not much of anything to design. But first YouTube video I'm going to upload onto this YouTube channel. Right now the name of the channel is letter A, capital A, guess it really doesn't matter, 2, like the number 2, and then Dally, D-A-L-L-Y, like World According to Dallas. Idea behind this, reason I put according to, is this is just stuff that's going through my head that I feel like talking about. It's not meant to be entertainment. Well, it's meant to be entertainment, not meant to be learning. Don't expect you to watch this and leave the room and be like, wow, I learned a whole lot today. Maybe you will learn a little bit. Just an avenue I wanted to use to get stuff out that was on my mind. Not really social stuff, just things that, hey, you'd like talking about. You want to put them somewhere and, hey, maybe somebody else will get enjoyment from watching you look like an idiot. 20 seconds about myself. Been active duty military, 28 years, still active. Enjoyed entertaining, doing plays, making people laugh growing up as a kid. Doing plays like that sort of stuff, whether it was in school or in church. Felt the military was a calling. Have been doing this for so long. Sometimes you don't do other things. You wake up one day, you're like, man, I got to start doing stuff that I'm enjoying. So that's why I'm doing this. So even if no one ever sees these videos, I had fun doing it. Something that you woke up and said, I want to do this. So something to think about a little bit. My kids aren't here right now. My daughter's getting some gas in the car. My son went with her. I'm sure I'll talk about him in videos, so they're going to be mad. They'll be like, we wanted to be there, Dad, and make fun of you. I just got done like a 5-mile walk, so if this looks really nasty or I look sweaty or disgusting, I did change my shirt. Then I'll do a new one. I haven't shaved. I have this beautiful hairdo. I did bring a rag. You know how like when you get done working out, you sweat more when you're done? And I was going to take a shower, but that's even worse. You work out, you take a shower, you sweat for like an hour, so wipe my head off. I'm sure there's like 8 things I've already done that if you like, I'm sure there's a YouTube page that you can look up like how to make a video or do's and don'ts. And I'll probably hit every don't. But that's okay. Just gotta have fun. So one of the things I was thinking about talking about today, and I'm not too sure why this popped into my head, probably partly because we have some exotic animals in my house. You can see behind me there's a snake cage. There's a boa in there. We've had tegus and I've had turtles as a kid and all types of exotic animals, and we'll talk more about them. But a lot of folks use the word turtle when talking about a tortoise. So I'm thinking because it's probably a way to like, when I want to talk about something, like upload that picture so you can see the picture of what I'm talking about. I could like put a picture on this side of a turtle, this side of tortoise. Because otherwise it's going to be kind of stupid. I guess I could get another phone and like show you a picture of a turtle and a tortoise, but what the heck. You can Google them yourself. But if you don't know, there is a large difference between a turtle and a tortoise. And a tortoise. But there are different types of tortoises. They all make great pets. Some people say that reptiles are dumb. They don't know who you are. Or turtles are dumb. Tortoises are dumb. They're not happy to see you. They don't know who you are. They don't interact with you. Complete lies. Look up a video or talk to somebody that has a tortoise and they'll tell you that they have personalities just like anything else. These things have been around for millions of years longer than humans. They didn't do that just because they were stupid things. They didn't have a personality. They do have a personality. As far as care for these, we'll talk a little bit about difference in tortoises and turtles. I'm not going to get super into how to care for them, but oftentimes folks will ask me, hey, is an exotic animal like a snake or a tortoise or a turtle or a tegu or a dragon good for my child? And I think they're a great pet. They're a good first pet. Like a lot of things. I mean, I've got a German Shepherd dog sitting right here. She's looking at me right now like I'm whacked. She's like, what's going on? Here she comes. She's going to come say hi. Say hi, girl. Okay. If I get her too hyped up, she'll be crazy. But in some ways, exotic animals are easier than dogs. You don't get out and walk them every day. Some you don't have to feed every day. You don't have to comb the hair. You don't have to sweep up after them. So you may look from the top and say, hey, they're easier. But at the same time, they're not easier. Sometimes there's less work in between days you have to take care of, but you have to put just as much love and care into a reptile as you do any animal. And so for people that want to buy them, just have like this cool tortoise and stick it in a little, 10 by 20 inch tank and throw it some lettuce once a week and maybe put a heat lamp on it and take it out once a month to show their friends or just tell people they have a tortoise and it's really cool and it's going to live for 80 years. That's not the kind of person that should be getting a tortoise. Or really any animal. I didn't even think about this, but I usually take the stickers off when I'll buy these plastic bottles. This is drink mix, by the way, water with some green tea in there, because I just realized what it looks like. It's not. But I take the stickers off them, the labels. And I just thought of that. It's a good thing I did, because while I was drinking, I would be. Do I have anything with names on there? Nope. Because otherwise, I would be advertising. And the people I'd be advertising for would probably like it, but nobody else would. So, you gotta keep your drink nearby because gotta keep the whistle wet, I guess. Ifa, go lay down. And so, yeah. What were we talking about? I don't know. Well, one thing was about this. So yeah, I take the stickers off. It just worked out good. I did because I'm not advertising a certain product. Anyways, so back to tortoises. Oh, pet stores. Some folks say to me, well, where's the pet folks in this? How come they don't tell more? Well, I look at it this way. They're in the business of making money. So my analogy, or an analogy I just came up with, would be like, let's say a family, husband, wife, 5 kids walk into a Chevy dealership. And they've got like a check pre-approved for $120,000. And he walks up to the salesman and he says, I want to buy a Camaro, top of the line, or let's say a Corvette, because I don't think a Camaro is going to cost $120,000. The sales guy is not going to say to him, hey, dude, let me sit down and talk to you for a second. I'm not sure that you need a Corvette. Maybe an old beat-up minivan would be better for you because you got 5 kids and you got one other way and all that stuff. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to sell him what he wants because they're in the business of making money. So kind of the same thing with pet stores. Really good ones, especially mom and pop owned ones that aren't chain stores, oftentimes will make sure that you have the proper stuff. At the same time, they're trying to upsell you. So if there's a light for 20, there's a light for 40. Trust me, in the back of their head, they may be trying to sell you the one for 40, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything bad about any type of store. Their job is to promote the business they're doing. So it's that. But at the same time, they may not. You can't be an expert in everything. So think about the number of animals in that store. So do some research, but there is a major difference. Tortoises are super popular these days. And a tortoise is not a turtle. You can't take it and stick it in a bathtub. They don't survive sitting in the water. You'll kill them if you try to take a tortoise. And I've seen people do that. They're like, yeah, my tortoise is always sick there. Can you come take a look at it? I'm like, dude, you've got this literally sitting in 3 inches of water. All different types of tortoises out there. Again, you can Google them and see the sizes. Some grow really big. You got sulcatas. They'll live like longer than anybody watching this video. One of those will probably outlive us. Even like a 5-year-old kid, and they get really, really big. But when you see them at the pet store, they're like super small. They're like the size of a coffee cup, but they get really big, and they're cool. They have personality. Some of them I've seen are really mean. Some of them can be very playful. A lot of that goes into how much effort you give them. Same thing with a dog. You take a dog, you chain it up to a tree out back every day. You feed it once every 3 days. You never let it go for a walk. It's not going to be a very nice dog. Same thing with a person. You lock me up in a bathroom with no lights on by myself and only come visit me once a week and feed me every 3 days. I'm not going to be a very happy person. Well, if you nurture me and hug me and kiss me and tell me you love me, I'm going to grow up to be a great person. So yeah, there's that. So there's a difference between tortoises and turtles, and make sure you're treating them and giving them the proper environment that they need. Tortoises need a lot of room to roam. A lot of folks, as they get bigger, they put them outside. They have nice big tanks. That one behind us is, that's not a tank, that's an enclosure. That's got about a 6-foot boa in it, maybe 5, and she's going to be moving on to something bigger. So if it's not something you can handle, then get something smaller, let's say like a ball python. Now we're getting off the beat track as we're talking about snakes, but I wanted to talk about tortoises and turtles because, again, that popped into my head, and this channel is about whatever popped into my head that day. I'll make a video about it. Some days I may make 5 videos, some days I may make 1, some days none, maybe some weeks none. So, but yes, tortoises make great pets. They'll be happy to see you. You'll start to learn their personality. You need to play with them. A lot of things I hear with folks about turtles and tortoises is that they don't play with them and interact with them. If you're looking for something to put inside a glass container and just have sit there and look pretty, then go down to Walmart or Target or any other store that's near you if you're in some other part of the world and get like a little plastic turtle that's not real. It's like fake. And you stick it in that glass container and it will sit there and look cool. And you don't have to worry about it doing anything or cleaning up after it, but just sit there and look pretty. Because everything that's living, you need to give it attention. It wants attention from you. It's going to get it wants it from you, and you should want it from that. And the only way it's going to do that is if you give it love and it loves you, and blah blah blah. So they do have personalities. They're cool animals. Again, maybe not as interactive as some pets, but they're really cool. Tortoises and turtles are really cool, especially tortoises, man. They have really good personalities. Again, not for everybody, but they're not the same thing. So the big thing I wanted to say today was turtles and tortoises, not the same thing. Big difference between a turtle that spends a lot of its life in or near the water, and tortoises, whether they're redfoots or sulcatas or whatever breed, spend most of their time in dry areas. Obviously, they need to drink water, but they don't live in the water, and you can tell that by looking at them, which blows my mind when people are like, yeah, I got this tortoise, man. Or you'll be like you'll be in a pet store and a guy will walk in with like his baby tortoise. He's like, yeah, this thing's really sick. It's like feet are all, sickly, like trench foot. And they're like, well, how'd you have it? Like, I've been having him sitting in my tub for the past week till I got an enclosure. I've had plenty of water in there for him. So it's just like, dude, do a little bit of research. And somebody just walked in. That was the alarm going off, the dog barking. Okay. Eva, go. Go say hi to who's coming in. Craig, that way. You can be in the next one, because I said, move.
Fine.
Yeah, fine. He wants to be in this video. I told him no. I'm recording, so shush.
Okay.
Shush! They're all mad now.
Not mad.
No, my daughter's not mad. She doesn't want to be in video. My son has his own YouTube channel, and I will advertise that one at a later date. I'll put it out there. He hasn't actually recorded anything in a while, but he does a really good job. Yes, this is my beautiful girl. But he does some really cool stuff. So, anyways, hopefully this was entertaining. I don't know if it was.
What was it about this time?
Well, she says, what was it about this time? Because we recorded 2 yesterday, but I was driving. And so I'm sitting there thinking, man, that's not really very responsible or probably even legal to be driving.
Some people do worse things.
Yeah, they do worse things, but probably shouldn't be doing it. So this is the first one I'm going to upload.
All the time on YouTube.
And
all the time.
yeah, just because people do it doesn't mean it's right. Hey, I don't want somebody coming back to me and they put those little wristbands on you. They're like metal, and they lock. They put your hands behind you, and you're really uncomfortable. And you stand there, and you get that picture taken, and it's got your name.
I was just about to say that's only movies.
And so then they put you in this room, and it's got these bars, and it's not fun. So, anyways, that's why I didn't upload the ones from when I was driving. Didn't want to do that. Craig, stop.
But to
Take her that way.
To answer my question, what is this about?
Well, I'm getting there. I'm trying to answer it for you. Stop. Don't get her all riled up. Take her outside and play with her. See, dogs need attention too. He likes to get her all riled up and then be surprised while she's running around the house wanting to give him attention. Take her outside and play fetch with her. Craig.
Wait, do we even
Dude.
have a ball?
Craig, look at me.
Hi.
Shh. Go outside and play with the dog. Don't play with her here, man. It's loud. And she doesn't want to play in the house. She wants to go outside. Just run around with her. You go outside and you run around the trees with her. She's going to be happy. I guarantee it.
No, she's going to be bored.
Okay. Whatever. He's crazy. This tattoo here, my puzzle, is for him. So if you know anything about what that means, you know what this means. Oftentimes this tattoo is colored in different colors, but I like to be different, so that's why I got it like that. But anyways, to answer my daughter, I did this one on turtles and tortoises. I don't know why that one popped in my head, but if you've been watching this, you know I wanted to talk about there is a difference between the two. And they do make good pets. They do take effort. Maybe not the same kind as a dog or a cat, and you could argue it's easier, but at the same time you could argue it's more. But they do have personalities. They are fun. They are interactive. And talk to anybody that has a tortoise or a turtle. A tortoise or a turtle. I just made up a new word. Tortoise or a turtle. All right, tortoise. Okay, here we go again.
Tortoise.
I got it. I can say it. Tortoise or turtle. I don't need anybody to tell me how to talk. Tortoise or turtle. That's like a tongue twister. Say that 7 times fast. Tortoise. So if you get a tortoise or a turtle, they do make great pets. They may not get as much love as other pets, but you'll have a lot of fun.
Mine had a lot of love.
Yeah. So be careful catching them. That brings me up to another thing. Some folks catch turtles, especially here in North America. We don't have a whole lot of tortoises, walking around outside. I'm in Florida. There's lots of turtles. Some turtles are endangered, or they may have. That's another thing about going. Folks that buy them, or they're going. They'll buy one on YouTube. Well, go to a reputable place. Don't just go to the place in the mall. Nothing against stores in the mall, but they probably don't have turtles. But let's get back to getting one from outside. Let's say you get a turtle from outside. One, is it endangered? Is it a type of turtle or tortoise, depending where you live, that you're not supposed to pick up and make a pet? 2, it may have some type of disease that it can't give to other turtles or tortoises, but it can give to people. Or it could have a type of disease that it can't give to people, but it can give to other exotic pets you may have, like snakes or other turtles or other tortoises. So all stuff to keep in mind. Yeah, you can go to Craigslist.com. There's always people selling stuff, whether all types and types of exotic animals. But again, be careful. We'll make that different. So I'll make this first one. We're at like 17.5. I'll try to stop at an even number. So either like 20, 25, or 30. But leave some comments. Should I put my email in here? The email I made up for the channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's according to Dally, right?
According to who?
Is it according to Dally or according to Dallas, the email?
I think Dallas. I don't know.
I should probably check that out. Probably information I should have double checked before I made the video. So I'll put that on the next video, the proper email. Because if I give you the wrong one, imagine some poor old lady just got a computer, her grandson just set it up, got the email address. She's like, oh my God, honey, I got 7,000 emails. They say you suck. I hate this computer thing. Smashing the computer, hitting it with the hammer. So yeah, we don't want to do that. Don't want to give the wrong email address. But the channel, you can write stuff, right? People can write comments. Mm-hmm. So write comments. If there's anything you want me to talk about, again, I've got a bunch of ideas in here of things to do. So I'll think of some to do in the future. Like I said, I might do another one later on today. But if there's something you want to hear about, my opinion of, or something you want to talk about, let me know. Bam, we'll talk about it. Maybe, I don't know, the best hair care products for people that shave their head. If you're a Stranger Things person, you'll see that Steve uses, 3 pumps, Farrah Fawcett. Or maybe it was 2. I don't know. But pretty funny stuff. All right, so we're at 19 minutes.
It's always in your way, by the way.
She's empty. She's cleaning out the water bottle of her snake. That's my daughter's boa.
This is a water dish, not water.
Water dish, water. What did I say? Water bowl? Did I say water bowl?
Water bottle.
Wow. Yeah, it's not a water bottle. It's a water dish. They like to sit in them. Sometimes they go to the bathroom in them.
Sometimes they kill
because in the
mice
real
in them.
world, they're going to do that. They'll go in the rivers and do that stuff. So you got to clean it out. More so than you would today, a dog or a cat. So anyways, all right. Thanks. I'm trying to hurry up because my son's coming back in. And he's cuckoo. More cuckoo than me. I'm pretty, well, no, I'm pretty cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But anyways, all right. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. Hopefully entertaining. It was entertaining for me. I'm sure I'll get better at this. You know, maybe I'll put up like a sheet in the back or something. I'm using my phone because I did all this stuff. I got a mic for my, I have a mic for my computer, but the little camera, it's like when you see those old, like ancient 80s bad videos. It's wicked moving, so I ain't like that. You gotta love all this noise. I gotta shout out to my son for making nothing but noise, opening and closing doors. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Thank you. Little son of a gun. And then I got the window here light, so that might not be good either. So.
And then you got a snake cage open.
Yeah, but snake cage is fine. That's all good. Let me take a hit of water. Let me wet this whistle. I guess that's it for this one. Again, give me some feedback. I know there'll be some like, you suck. Get a life. Don't get a life. Don't ever make another video. Make 10 more videos. Hit your head against this wall as hard as you can, then make a video. Who knows? All right. Hope you guys got some enjoyment out of this. And again, we'll do some more ones. Deuces.